This is Motoring Today, the Philippines' premier and longest-running weekly motoring news and features TV and online magazine. I'm Wee Gamboa.
And I'm Tin Gamboa. Here are this week's features to watch out for.
On Motoring Forum, we shall discuss Are E-Jeepneys Better for PUV Modernization Program? Our road safety reminder of the Young Street Smart Sportsman Center's on right-of-way rules for turning vehicles. This week's Pine Super shall be the impropriety of playing loud music in PUVs. Showcase this week shall have the MPV from Hyundai, the Custin. While for race weekend, we shall have the highlights of the 2024 Philippines Rally Cross Series.
All these plus the latest news in transportation and traffic management, as well as developments in the automotive industry, are on this week's episode of Motoring Today. Join us.
Welcome back to Motoring Today. Here now are the latest news and developments in the country's transportation and traffic management. It's called layering in the corporate world, designating someone to oversee another who is not performing up to par. Will layering work when it comes to traffic management in Metro Manila, which many say is obviously not being well managed at all? The Management Association of the Philippines is beating the drum for appointing a traffic czar to fix what's wrong with the management of traffic in Metro Manila. This drumbeat for a traffic czar follows Metro Manila being deemed as having the worst traffic among the largest urban centers in the world. The MAP suggested that Metro Manila be divided into 4 traffic management zones, which should all be overseen by the traffic czar. It has also recommended that government should give priority to developing more efficient mass transport systems. One of the top honchos of the MMDA, which has the prime responsibility for traffic management in the metropolis, does not see a need for a traffic czar. MMDA General Manager Procopio Lipana says the causes of the severe traffic congestion in Metro Manila have been identified and solutions are being implemented to address these problems.
Tuloy-tuloy naman ang ginagawa ng gobyerno. Although nakita naman natin talaga may problema sa ating daloy ng trapiko. Pero ang pangunahin namang problema niyan, alam naman natin, yung ating infrastructure sapagkat talagang may kakulangan na tayo sa road network at kung iahambing natin sa dami na sasakyan.
Lipana appealed for patience. While government builds the infrastructure to ease congestion, while projects and programs aimed at improving mass transport are being completed. He added that lifting the suspension of the no-contact apprehension policy could help with instilling discipline among motorists. Appointing traffic czars is not a new thing. Many have been appointed in the past, and not all could be said to have been successful at the task. Meanwhile, the host of ill-disciplined motorists and those just plain ignorant of road rules and regulations show a need for proper education for applicants for driver's licenses. There is really a need to educate those who wish to earn driver's licenses, which not only teach how to operate vehicles, but also about traffic rules and regulations. But undergoing theoretical driver courses, a requirement for applying for licenses, can be expensive. The LTO is helping many undergo theoretical driving courses for free through an outreach program. The most recent free TDC program was held last February 10 and 11 in 4 barangays in Marikina City, organized by the LTO in cooperation with the local government officials. In a press statement, LTO Chief Vigor Mendoza II called on LTO regional directors and district office chiefs to hold more free TDCs. Mendoza said a TDC outreach program will help produce more responsible and disciplined motorists and reduce unnecessary road accidents and cases of road rage nationwide. If they aren't already doing so, the LTO should also open the free TDCs to those already licensed but who wish to have something like a refresher course. Continuing, should seniors be given exemption from coding? That is a question that the MMDA is studying. There is a move in the House to exempt seniors from coverage of the so-called coding scheme in Metro Manila. Among those pushing this initiative is United Senior Citizen Party List Representative Milagros Aquino Magsaysay.
Kasi kung minsan tinatakbo ka sa ospital o magpapa-check up ka, yun lang ang sasakyan mo. Kaya sinabi ko kay Chairman Artes, basta as long na may nakasakay na senior citizen sa sasakyan, kung pwedeng color coding exempt na lang.
Supporting the initiative is Tim Orbos, former general manager of the MMDA. After attending a recent hearing on the initiative by the House of Committee on Ways and Means, MMDA Chairman Don Artes said the agency needed more details from the proposal. In a radio interview, Artes expressed fears exempting seniors from coding could lead to more groups, like PWDs or those with special children, to also ask for exemptions. He said that this would defeat the purpose of the coding scheme, which is to ease congestion by reducing the number of vehicles out on the streets. One school of thought agrees with Artes's view that granting special exemptions will dilute the effect of coding. Another school of thought says perhaps coding has not worked at all in easing congestion and should be scrapped altogether. And finally, Davao may be setting new benchmarks towards a more efficient and clean mass transport system. The Department of Transportation has awarded 4 civil works contracts which form part of the 74.3 billion peso Davao Public Transport Modernization Program, or DPTMP. 3 of the contract packages were awarded to the China International Water and Electrification Corporation to design and build depots, stops, lanes, and pedestrian improvement works along segments of the route that form part of the DPTMP. The 4th package was awarded to a joint venture between Fujian Construction and Vicente Tilao Construction to design and build the Sasa and Santo Nico e-bus depots.
Today we are gathered for the signing ceremony for the loan agreement that will pave the way for the realization of the landmark Davao Public Transport Modernization Program, or DPTMP. We are honored by the presence of our President Ferdinand Marcos Jr. as we mark the beginning of this historic public transportation system that would bring groundbreaking changes to the current public transport landscape of Davao. As the country's first integrated citywide bus service, this landmark project promises a multitude of benefits for residents of Davao as well as tourists who frequent this beautiful city. The DPTMP will see the establishment of the first of its kind public transportation system that would set the standard for safe, efficient, and convenient high-priority bus system.
Funded by a $1 billion loan from the Asian Development Bank, the DPTMP envisions the establishment of networks of efficient PUV operations across Metro Davao and nearby communities. According to the DOTR, the 672-kilometer DPTMP will have 9 feeder routes, 8 routes to inner urban areas and links between outer rural areas and terminals in Davao City, Panabo City, and Davao del Norte. The modern transport system in Davao will feature 380 articulated electric buses and 531 regular and 188 minibuses using Euro 5 standard engines. The DOTR expects partial operations of the DPTMP to begin in the 4th quarter of 2025. Aside from setting benchmarks in the use of e-buses for mass transport, the DPTMP could become a template on how to phase in an effective public transport modernization program. And those are the latest news and developments in transportation and traffic management. Coming up next is Motoring Forum, brought to you by Suzuki Philippines. the PUV modernization program continues to make headway, albeit not as smoothly as the government wants it to. How to gain more buy-in from individual jeepney drivers and operators? What to replace traditional jeepneys with? These questions remain. But one group believes locally made EV jeepneys is the key to a more successful PUV-MP. Motoring Forum discusses this belief. Jeepney drivers and operators who have not yet signed up for consolidation and participate in the PUV modernization program have been given a reprieve. They now have until April 30, 2024 to consolidate. Local jeepney makers are also taking advantage of this, becoming more active in touting their more affordable modern jeepney prototypes that meet government standards and are more affordable than imports. Among the most active is Francisco Motors, which has rolled out a prototype that retains the look of traditional jeepneys, meets all requirements set by government, and are powered by batteries. More importantly, the Francisco Motors e-jeepney is priced at under $1 million, 985,000 pesos to be exact, making it one of the more affordable modern e-jeepneys in the market, especially when compared to the average of more than 2 million pesos for imported modern jeepneys. Already, Francisco Motors says its factory will be rolling out 1,000 units of its e-jeepneys by the second quarter of 2024. Francisco Motors CEO Elmer Francisco is pushing for government to mandate replacing traditional jeepneys with e-jeepneys. In an interview with Rappler, Francisco said that if the goal is to help mitigate climate change, the way to go is full electric. Francisco noted that the Electric Vehicle Industry Development Act provides incentives to help the local electric vehicle industry sector to grow. Mandating or encouraging the shift to e-jeepneys would support and drive this growth. Question is the jeepney sector ready to embrace going full electric? Transport expert Sandy May Gaspay of the University of the Philippines Institute of Civil Engineering, in a feature story on Rappler, said an ecosystem to support electric vehicles needs to be established. An extensive network of charging stations are needed and also battery swapping stations. All this will entail heavy costs. Who will shoulder the burden? And will it be worth it for operators, co-ops and corporations to amass and operate a fleet of e-jeepneys? A cost-benefit analysis of a 10-year transition to e-jeepneys conducted by energy economist Maha Lea Ravago and researchers Ranzi Frias and J. Kathleen Magadia concluded that while the upfront costs of e-jeepneys are high, the socio-economic benefits of replacing conventional jeepneys with e-jeepneys outweigh the costs. However, Gaspay indicated that the transport sector is not ready for an early shift to e-vehicles for mass transport. Gaspay said, any shift towards e-jeepneys and an electrified mass transport has to be part of a system-wide transformation. This transformation includes setting routes and stops and assigning modes of transport based on volume and frequency of passengers. How fares are collected should also be modernized. Gaspay's other recommendations are already being implemented by transport authorities, including getting local government units involved with setting routes and monitoring PUVs to ensure demand is met while their operations remain profitable. The PUV-MP program provides incentives to drivers and operators to modernize their units. They have the option to go for e-jeepneys or those powered by Euro 4 engines. Perhaps how the e-jeepneys, including those of Francisco Motors, perform in daily operations ferrying passengers will determine whether battery-powered PUVs will be embraced by more operators. That's our Motoring Forum this week, courtesy of Suzuki Philippines.
Isuzu D-Max.
I'm a revolution.
Into new heights.
You're back with us here on Motoring Today, and we now have this week's important motoring tips. Starting off with some road safety reminders from Toyota Motor Philippines. If you are driving on the main road and you're turning left or right, paunahin muna ang kasalubong na sasakyan na padiretso ang takbo. Iwasang makipag-unahan para hindi makaabala sa ibang motorista. This way, you can avoid getting hurt too. Continuing with this week's edition of Motoring Today, let's now focus on proper driver's demeanor, especially for those driving PUVs. Here's Flying Chuper this week.
Payong Chopper lang kaibigan, ako si Daniel Villegas, isang kapwa New Chopper. Iwasan po natin ang pagpatugtog ng sobrang lakas ng musika sa ating sakyan, lalo na habang ito'y tumatakbo sa daan.
Dapat nating malaman na ang pagpapatugtog ng loud music sa loob ng sasakyan, pampasahero man ito o pribado, ay di lamang nakakapwerhisyo. Ito rin ay delikado. Kapag tayo ay nagpapatugtog ng malakas, ito ay nagdudulot ng ingay at nakakaabala rin sa ibang tao. Ang atensyon natin ay nababaling sa musika at hindi sa pagmamaneho natin. At kung tayo ay distracted, hindi tayo alerto sa mga nangyayari sa ating kapaligiran. Kapag ito ang nangyari, di lamang ikaw ang madidisgrasya, pati na rin ang ibang motorista.
Kaya palaging tandaan, habang tayo ay nagmamaneho, lagi tayong alisto sa ating paligid. Ito po si Daniel Villegas, Payong Chopper lang kaibigan mula sa isang kapwa New Chopper.
Welcome back to Motoring Today. World of Motorsports is next.
In motorsports news, the 2024 Super Sprint season got off to an exciting start with Inigo Anton driving in the prep category, setting the fastest overall time. Chad Lazaro set the fastest time in the intermediate category. Erwin Eugene Garay was quickest in the amateur category, and Jan Sulit smoked all the rest in the street category. Topping the timesheets in the subcategories of Super Sprint Series are Jan Sulit in the Street 1, Renz Oliver Biason in Street 2, and Rans Jeff De Los Reyes in Street 3. Brian Kimson topped the intermediate Street 1. Fogs Haranilla ruled intermediate Street 2, and Rans Jeff De Los Reyes was best in intermediate Street 3. Yuan De La Cruz was quickest in the amateur Street Modified Class 1. John Timothy Bautista in both amateur Street Modified Class 2 and 3. Nathaniel Mendoza topped the timesheets in the intermediate Street Modified Class 1, while Glendale Dave Cuento topped both intermediate Street Modified Class 1 and 2. Marco Lucido was fastest around the pylons in the amateur Super Street Class 1. Mark Leo Legaspi did the same in amateur Super Street Class 2. Same with Erwin Eugene Garay in the amateur Super Street Class 3. Carl Andrew Mallon ruled intermediate Super Street Class 1, Ralph Cadiz intermediate Super Street Class 2, and Glendale Dave Cuento intermediate Super Street Class 3. Prep A Class 1 was topped by Marcos Lacambra, Class 2 by Glendale Dave Cuento, and Class 3 by Alan Santiago. Prep B Class 1 was ruled by Marvin Jason Matira, Class 2 by George Moncupa Jr., and Class 3 by Inigo Anton. Polo Bautista was quickest in Prep C Class 1, Ernie Moreno in Class 2, and Inigo Anton in Class 3. Prep D Class 1 was topped by Ralph Cadiz, Alan Santiago in Class 2, and Inigo Anton in Class 3. Christine Torres was quickest in the Ladies Class 1, and Erica Maramanaan in Ladies Class 2.
More on the world of motorsports here on Motoring Today, as we now give you Race Weekend. It looks like 2024 will be a busy year for motorsports. Already a number of local motorsport series have flagged off, including the 2024 Philippine Rallycross Series. Here are the highlights of the action-packed Round 1 and 2 at the Parklinks in Quezon City.
For this year, we will have 7 rounds for the Philippine Rallycross Series. For the Philippine Rally, we're doing 3 weekends, so 3 legs for the Philippine Rally. Our venues for Philippine Rallycross, well, we like it here in Manila, and Parklinks has been a good venue for us. Today, we have 27 competitors. Sorry, probably more, and we have new faces. I think this is a good venue for us, and being here in Manila is also a good venue for people to access us better. Siyempre, we'll be back in the north also, once again. And we will be in the south this year also. So stay tuned. We'll be in the south area, surprise muna. And we'll hold rallycross clinics.
Actually, it was my dad's dream talaga. Do rally. Noong 2023, we were building na a Vios to pang rally before he passed away. So we had to sell the car kasi for medical bills. Tapos parang sakto yung boyfriend ko kasi nag-rally. So parang na lang na, sige nga, try ko sumali. Tapos yun, parang na-enjoy ko na. Tapos yung plan ko talaga this year, mag-buong season naman using his car. Kasi my car is built for circuit eh. Since sanay na ako sa asfalto, autocross, tapos circuit, may thrill talaga yung dirt. Yun talaga, dun ako na-enjoy. Mag-ladies last champ lang. Yun lang for now. If wala, okay lang. Kasi first season pa lang naman eh. Since unti pa lang kaming girls dito sa racing industry, from autocross to circuit, tapos here sa rally, 3 lang kami. Ako, si Ate Gabby and Ate Hazel. Siyempre, mas maganda, more ladies. Siyempre, girl power, gano'n.
Most likely the dirt part. It's very new for me. It's the part where I'm mostly concentrated on. It's really fun, that part, the dirt part. My target is to be the novice driver of the year this season. And to achieve that, I think I'll just give my 100% best and just have fun. I think anyone can try it. And I think they will enjoy it.
For our next round will be on March 17. Dates to be announced, but we plan to have it really close to everyone. So stay tuned. You can reach us on our Facebook page, Philippine Rallycross Series. You can message us there, and we'll be glad to assist you. Stay tuned for our Philippine Rallycross driving clinics. We will be very active with that this year.
The year has a lot of race weekends left, and we're sure to be covering as many motorsports events happening in the weekends to come. And last, this week's World of Motorsports. We'll be back after this short break.
If you're having problems sa cars, if there's any problems, especially with the paint, if you wanted to have the paint corrected, just let us know, just give us a call, drop by our shop so we could assess, para we could show you and give you yung gagawin natin sa cars nyo, especially for the paint job. So we could detail the car and probably put ceramic coating on it. Our shop also offers ceramic coating, interior, exterior, engine, and glass detailing. We also offer premium car wash. We also do paint job, certain panels na kailangan natin i-repaint. So we also do that. We also do a wash over paint also for cars. So
Our car of the week is next on Showcase, courtesy of Prudential Guarantee. Hyundai slotted in another premium MPV between the Stargazer and the Staria. This showcase takes a look at what the Custom offers to those looking for an MPV in an already very crowded market.
Hyundai carved itself a niche in the local market back in the 90s with the StarX, a spacious and comfortable vehicle for the family. The StarX offered many conveniences and premium features not seen in the popular vans and family vehicles during those days. Along the way, the StarX helped Hyundai and other Korean brand vehicles establish a reputation for reliability and build quality. Today, Hyundai continues to roll out MPVs, crossovers, and SUVs with the same basic strategy of offering premium conveniences and features that set new benchmarks in respective segments. Among the most recent models that Hyundai introduced to the local market is the Custom. In size, the Hyundai Custom slots somewhere in between the brand's two other MPVs, the Stargazer and the Staria. It is 4,950mm long, 1,850mm wide, and 1,710mm tall, and clears the ground by 174mm. But in terms of price and poshness, the Custom cuts above both the StarX and the Staria. While Hyundai went with bold and edgy, or futuristic, for the StarX and Staria design, it went for bold and elegant for the Custom. The Hyundai Custom arrived in two trim models, the 1.5T GDI Premium and the 1.5T GDI GLS. Both feature the eye-catching glossy black parametric grille, LED multifaceted reflector headlamps, daytime running lights, position lamps and rear combination lamps, body color outside door handles with chrome garnish, as well as rear spoiler with high mount stop lamp. The body colored side view mirrors are heated, power adjust and fold and integrated with turn lights. The Custom Premium has chrome belt line molding as opposed to black in the GLS. Also distinguishing the premium variant are the dual sunroof and tailgate. The sunroof is fixed in the rear, but the front sunroof can be tilted and slid open electronically. Both sliding doors on the Premium are powered, making it very convenient for passengers to get into or out of the Custom. The Premium rides on 18-inch alloy wheels and 55 series tires, while the GLS comes with 17-inch alloy wheels and 60 series tires. Riding in the spacious and luxuriously appointed cabin of the Custom can be a relaxing experience. Lots of leather and soft surfaces create an atmosphere of poshness, while the full digital instrument cluster with 4.2-inch LCD plus a 10.4-inch display for multifunction infotainment system dominating the center of the dash lend more than a touch of modernity. On the Custom Premium, both driver and front passenger seats slide and recline electronically. Only manual adjust for both in the GLS. Perhaps the best feature of the Custom Premium cabin is the twin premium relaxation seats on the second row. The seats electronically slide and recline, are ventilated and heated, feature leg rests or ottomans, and even have memory functions. Passengers can configure the seat to preferred seat positions for long or short drives and then set them to memory. The GLS comes with your regular but nonetheless comfortable captain's chairs. On both variants, the third row features a bench-type seat that can accommodate 3 adults comfortably. Standard convenience features include smart key entry and push start button, power windows, day and night rear view mirror, sun visors with illuminated vanity mirrors, automatic air conditioning system with auto controls up front and manual in the rear. Driving the Custom is easy. The leather-wrapped multi-function steering wheel can be tilted to preferred driving position. Motor-driven power steering adds to the ease of driving the Custom. It may take a bit of getting used to, but the push-button shift console in the Custom also adds to convenience. The Custom, rolled out on local shores, is powered by the 1.5L TGDI gasoline engines that maxes out at 170 horsepower and 250 Nm of torque. This is mated to an 8-speed automatic transmission with 4 selectable drive modes: Smart, Comfort, Eco, and Sport. The suspension system features front McPherson struts and coupled torsion beam axle in the rear, tuned to make rides very comfortable and quiet. The Custom brake system uses 16-inch discs on all 4 wheels. The Custom 1.5T GDI Premium arrived with SmartSense, what Hyundai calls its suite of advanced driver assistance system, to make driving and riding the luxurious MPV all the more safer, easier, and more convenient on urban streets, open highways, as well as parking. Aside from cruise control, SmartSense includes manual speed limit assist, forward collision avoidance assist, lane keeping assist, blind spot collision avoidance assist, safe exit assist, high beam assist, lane following assist, rear cross collision avoidance assist, parking distance warning, rear occupant alert, surround view monitor. Standard for safety in both custom variants are electronic stability control, anti-lock braking system, hill start assist control, electric parking brake with auto hold, dual front airbags, side and curtain airbags, child anchors, manual child lock system, tire pressure monitoring system, and immobilizer. The Hyundai Custom 1.5T GDI Premium is listed at 2.08 million pesos, while the Custom 1.5T GDI GLS is 1.77 million pesos.
Will or can the Custom help Hyundai cut a bigger slice of the local MPV market? Hyundai appears confident it will. That's our featured vehicle in this week's showcase, courtesy of Prudential Guarantee.
If you're having problems sa cars, if there's any problems, especially with the paint, if you wanted to have the paint corrected, just let us know, just give us a call, drop by our shop so we could assess, para we could show you and give you yung gagawin natin sa cars nyo, especially for the paint job. So we could detail the car and probably put ceramic coating on it. Our shop also offers ceramic coating, interior, exterior, engine, and glass detailing. We also offer premium car wash. We also do paint job, certain panels na kailangan natin i-repaint. So we also do that. We also do a wash over paint also for cars. So,
Welcome back to Motoring Today. The auto industry takes center stage.
Honda Cars Philippines celebrated Valentine's Week, taking members of media on a road trip to the Mary Mother of Mercy Home for the Elderly and Abandoned Foundation in Laguna.
Today we are conducting the special Valentine's Day test drive for the HRV and the BRV. And we are going to the Mary Mother of the Mercy House, and on the way to the place, we are going to highlight the USP of those models, especially the space and the versatility, which really suit to the family-oriented Filipino lifestyle.
While at the Mary Mother of Mercy Home, members of media got to share the joy of making art with its elderly residents.
So for the BLB, especially this is definitely the top-selling model for the HCPI. So we are really happy to more customers to serve with this model.
Honda is looking forward to more exciting and heartwarming events while pushing its advocacy for safety and a no-accident future.
So this is actually the very first test drive event for us starting 2024. And for this year, we are expecting to introduce more Honda Sensing, Honda Connect, and the EHEV to serve more customers.
Kia Philippines invited members of media to a ride and drive event starring the newly launched Seltos.
We're here at the Old Grove Farmstead outside Lipa, Batangas to celebrate with the media the launch of the Kia Seltos. This is an excellent opportunity for us to continue revealing what we feel is an amazing portfolio within Kia. This is a portfolio that has an offer for models for a variety of different customers. The Seltos to us is an excellent example of the ICE offerings that the Kia brand has. We think it's particularly important to be in a location like here in Batangas because it really gives the consumer a sense of what the drive feels like along the highways, along different kinds of terrain, and to really experience the model for themselves. This is going to be a flagship component of the Kia portfolio. We think this is a model that will resonate broad throughout the country. And this will be one component of what we think is a very exciting portfolio for the consumers for Kia in the Philippines. This is the 5th year anniversary with the Ayala AC Motors and the Kia brand. It's an exciting milestone for us. We feel that we're really just getting started. This is a brand that has really resonated with the Philippine community locally, and we're looking forward at what the next years could bring for the partnership. Kia is a very unique OEM in that they champion innovation. They want to ensure that their technologies are available to a variety of different customer segments. It's very rare that you have a brand that has an offering in ICEs, hybrids, and EVs as competitively as Kia. I call on all of you consumers to come try this new vehicle, to test it out for yourselves and really see the value that the Kia brand can bring you.
And that's the week that was in motoring. Thank you for joining us. Also, don't forget to check us out on social media.
Until next week here on Motoring Today, now on its 37th year of continuing service to the general motoring public with a lifelong commitment to promote road safety. In honor of our dad, Butch Gamboa, I'm Wee Gamboa.
And I'm Tin Gamboa.
Happy motoring!